Top 10, Portugal vs Scotland 2-1. Ronaldo strikes late to break Scottish hearts. Cristiano Ronaldo scored a late winner, 2 minutes from time as Portugal came from a goal down to beat Scotland 2-1. The 39-year-old, who netted his 900th goal for club and country on Thursday night, was on hand to slide home Nuno Mendes' cross to complete a fight-back which broke Scotland's hearts. Ronaldo was only introduced at halftime after Scott McTominay's header had given Scotland an early lead. Portugal dominated possession and chances but only equalized on the 54th minute when Bruno Fernandes' effort snuck through goalkeeper Angus Gunn. Gunn redeemed himself with a fine double save to deny substitute João Felix late on as Ronaldo rattled the post twice. However, Gunn was helpless as Ronaldo steered home the winning goal. Scotland's defeat will feel tougher after having 2 penalty claims before the winning goal, which were both waved away from referee Maurizio Mariani. Steve Clarke's side have suffered back-to-back Nations League defeats after Poland scored a late penalty to beat them 3-2 on Thursday night. Meanwhile, Portugal sit top of the Nations League Group 1 following 2 wins in as many matches. Scotland are pointless and bottom but just 3 points behind both Croatia and Poland. Top 9, Germany vs Hungary 5-0. Germany 5-0 Hungary. Jamal Musiala and Florian Wirtz star as hosts shine in UEFA Nations League contest. It ended up being a very one-sided encounter as Germany strolled past Hungary 5-0 in their UEFA Nations League contest in Dusseldorf on Saturday evening. Jamal Musiala and Florian Wirtz were at their dazzling best as the pair inspired the hosts to a comprehensive victory at the Merkur Arena. Hungary simply had no answer to Germany's array of attacking talent. Match highlights. 8-foot, Szoboszlai off the line. Germany force a corner which is whipped in from the right and heads the ball towards goal, forcing the Hungary skipper to vitally clear with his head. It's not his usual job, but he showed brilliant defensive instinct there. 20-foot Germany should be ahead. It was a brilliant Germany move, all it needed was the finish. Wirtz takes a great touch to get past his defender and Musiala overlaps, but knows he's tight on the line, so holds his run. Wirtz finds him and then the Bayern Munich player lays it off to Füllkrug on the right, whose one-on-one effort is straight at the goalkeeper's feet. 27-foot goal. Germany 1-0 Hungary. Füllkrug, there's the opener. Another flowing Germany move sees Andrich play a deep cross from the right to David Raum at the back post, who lays the ball to Musiala, who squares for Füllkrug to tap home. There was a concern he was offside, but the goal has been cleared by VAR. Germany lead. 33-foot, Havertz comes so close to a Germany second. The Arsenal striker meets a cross at the back post and sends a thumping header past the goalkeeper but is denied by the bar before the ball drops just on the wrong side of the goal line. He thought it was in. 45-foot, Havertz blasts wide. Germany fly forward and Havertz receives the ball on the right, cuts inside onto his left and sends the ball flashing across the face of the goal. They really should have a second. 58-foot goal. Germany 2-0 Hungary. Musiala from one end to the other, and Germany double their lead. It's simply wonderful from Musiala, who is played through on goal by Wirtz in his own half, drives through the Hungary half while holding off pressure from 2 defenders before slotting the ball into the bottom corner. 66-foot goal. Germany 3-0 Hungary. Wirtz, and there it is. Musiala finds Wirtz on the edge of the box, who takes a touch to get the ball out of his feet and then sneaks a low effort in at the near post. Game, set, match. 78-foot goal. Germany 4-0 Hungary. Pavlovic. It's all too easy for Germany, who extend their lead through a scrappy strike from substitute Alexander Pavlovic, which squeezes under the goalkeeper. 81-foot penalty to Germany. Havertz is hauled down in the box, and he has the chance to finally find the back of the net from the spot after a painfully unlucky night. 81-foot goal. Germany 5-0 Hungary. Havertz rolls the penalty into the bottom right corner, and Germany have a 5th. Top 8, England vs Finland 2-0. Harry Kane scores twice in his 100th cap as England beat Finland 2-0 in Nations League / England forward Harry Kane scored twice during his 100th international appearance Tuesday as the Three Lions beat Finland 2-0 in a UEFA Nations League match. Team captain Kane scored a brace in the 57th and 76th minutes, to cement a home win in a Group B2 match at London's Wembley Stadium. The 31-year-old Bayern Munich regular has scored 68 goals for England since 2015. Kane received a golden cap before kickoff to mark the occasion and wore golden boots, which he used in style to break down a stubborn Finland side. It was England's reward for a much-improved second half display that ensured interim manager Lee Carsley has started his reign with 2 wins after beating the Republic of Ireland in Dublin on Saturday. Kane at the double, Alexander-Arnold magnificent, England roll on. 2 from 2 under Carsley, as they grab a 2-0 success against their Scandinavian visitors. Top 7, Romania vs Lithuania 3-1. Highlights and goals, Romania 3-1 Lithuania in UEFA Nations League. The match began with Lithuania somewhat superior, but Romania quickly scored 1-0. In the rest of the first half, the selection maintained the dominant position, achieved the tie and was close to turning it around. In the complement, the roles were reversed. The tricolours were able to take the lead on the scoreboard and finished it at the end. On minutes 4, goal for Romania. Stanciu filtered the pass through the Lithuanian defense for Mihaila's diagonal pass, who, in front of the goalkeeper's exit, crossed with her right foot to make it 1-0. On minute 3, goal by Lithuania. After a great team move from right to left, Captain Lasikas held onto it in the corner of the box to pass behind Kukis, who, as soon as he received it, crossed his left-footed shot to make it 1-1. On minute 8, goal for Romania. The goalkeeper flew to his right, but Razvan Marin put the ball in the middle of the net to make it 2-1. On minute 92, goal for Romania. Mitrita commanded the counter-attack of the tricolours. He touched with Alabek in the door of the area and went to look for the return inside, and, one-on-one with Alabek, he scored the goal. Top 6, Switzerland vs Spain 1-4. Spain grabbed their first win since lifting the Euro 2024 title by comprehensively beating Switzerland 4-1 in the Nations League in Geneva on Sunday, despite going down to 10 men. Josela scored a 4th-minute header, and Fabian Ruiz struck Spain's second in the 13th, before defender Robin Lenormand was sent off 7 minutes later. Zeki Mduni pulled one back for Switzerland in the 41st minute to give the hosts hope. However, Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Ruiz struck again in the 77th minute before substitute Ferran Torres delivered the coup de grace 3 minutes later. The rain-soaked match was a sellout, played before 26,265 fans at the Stade de Genève, where the pitch remains in poor condition. The grass has been plagued by fungus, the holes being covered with green paint. Top 5, Italy vs Belgium 2-2. Highlights and goals of Italy 2-2, Belgium in UEFA Nations League 2024-25. On first minute, Italy scores early. Italy scores right from the get-go. Di Marco gets the ball on the left and plays a through across the box for Andrea Cambiaso to tap in. What a start for Italy. On 24 minute, Italy strikes again. Di Marco plays a perfect first time through to Andrea Cambiaso to switch the wing as he takes a shot, which is saved by the keeper at first, but the ball falls to Matteo Retegui on the rebound as he finishes into the empty net. On 38 minute, Pellegrini sent off. Pellegrini shown a yellow card for a bad sliding tackle on Fiat. But hold on, after a VAR check by the referee, they say it's a red. Lorenzo Pellegrini's dismissal hurt Italy, who were comfortably ahead by 2 goals against Belgium, but were unable to hold on to their lead due to their numerical disadvantage. On 42 minute, Maxim de Kuiper gets one back. Belgium capitalizes on the free kick with a set piece carried out to perfection. Tielemans passes it to Leandro Trossard, who sets it perfectly for Maxim de Kuiper to bury in the bottom left corner. On 61 minute, Belgium's Leandro Trossard equalizes. Leandro Trossard scores with another set-piece tactic. A corner locked to the far post as Fiat heads it to Trossard, who taps it in. Top 4, Germany vs Bosnia 2-1. Undav double hands, Germany 2-1 win over Bosnia to stay top in its Nations League group. Germany forward Deniz Undav scored 2 first-half goals in 6 minutes to guide it to a 2-1 victory over Bosnia on Friday and keep it top of its Nations League group. The Germans, missing several players, through injury, including Jamal Musiala, Niklas Füllkrug, and Alexander Pavlovich, were in control from the start, but apart from a Pascal Gross shot off target, had no clear chances against the disciplined host. They had to wait until the half-hour mark to break the deadlock, when Robert Andrich floated across for Florian Wirtz, who, with his back to the Bosnia goal, fed Undav for a first-time finish. The VfB Stuttgart striker then doubled their advantage 6 minutes later, poking in a Maximilian Mittelstadt cross. Bosnia, which hit the woodwork, through Ermedin Demirovic, cut the deficit when Edin Dzeko scored with a header at the far post in the 70th minute to inject some late tension into the game, but it could not get the equalizer. Top 3, Netherlands vs Bosnia 5-2. Netherlands 5-2, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Highlights. The Netherlands, sparkling in attack but leaky in defense, dominated Bosnia-Herzegovina 5-2 in Eindhoven, in the top tier of the Nations League, in Eindhoven on Saturday. 3 days before hosting Germany, who also scored 5 on Saturday in Group C, Netherlands were inspired by Xavi Simons. In the absence of Memphis Depay, without a club since leaving Atletico Madrid, and reported by the Dutch media to be close to signing for Corinthians in Brazil, Joshua Zirkzee started up front for the first time. The Manchester United striker scored the first goal with a subtle header in the 13th minute, following a move initiated by Simons. The Bosnians managed to equalize with their first chance through Stuttgart striker Ermedin Demirovic, who beat Virgil van Dijk and Matthijs de Ligt on 27 minutes. The Dutch control of the ball, however, remained total. Jordi Schouten shot against the bar after 42 minutes, and in first half added time, Tijjani Reinders finished off a fine team move. Cody Gakpo, an Eindhoven native, delighted fans by making it 3-1 when he latched onto a Reinders cross just before the hour. The Bosnians did not give up. Edin Dzeko brought them back to 3-2, pouncing on careless play by de Ligt. Ronald Koeman's side restored their 2-goal lead 2 minutes from time through Wout Weghorst, before Simons rounded off an excellent performance with the final goal. Top 2, France vs Italy 1-3. Italy come from behind to stun France in 3-1 win. Italy went behind after 12 seconds, but came back to beat France 3-1 in a highly entertaining Nations League A Group 2 opening game on Friday. Bradley Barcola found the net in the opening minute when he caught Giovanni Di Lorenzo napping and raced into the area before curling his shot past Gianluigi Donnarumma. Italy leveled after half an hour with Federico Di Marco volleying home a deft backheel flick pass from Sandro Tonali, and the sides went in level at the break after a pulsating opening half. 5 minutes after the interval, and France were rocked again with Davide Frattesi putting Italy ahead, and Giacomo Raspadori gave the visitors the breathing space they needed in the 74th minute to silence the Parc des Princes crowd. Both sides came into the game looking for redemption after failing to impress at Euro 2024, but it was Italy who earned the much-needed victory. It was a terrible start for the visitors, with Di Lorenzo taking far too long over a back pass, and Barcola pounced to score his first international goal. A frantic start to the game gave Italy the chance to level 5 minutes later, but Frattesi hammered a close-range header off the crossbar. Donnarumma pulled off saves from Kylian Mbappe and Michael Olise, making his debut, before Italy found the equalizer, with Tonali's assist just as impressive as the strike which found the net. Tonali, back in the side after serving a 10-month ban for breaching betting rules, played a beautiful 1-2 with Di Marco, who continued his run into the box and struck a sweet left-footed volley beyond the reach of Mainin. Magnificent game. We were afraid that Tonali, wouldn't make it to play 90 minutes, but in the end he gave 2 good bursts. We found a very strong player again, Italy manager Luciano Spalletti told RAI. They found the all-important third goal with 2 second-half substitutes combining. Destiny Udogie passed to Raspadori, running into the box, and he went round William Saliba to fire past the oncoming Mainin. France piled on the pressure looking for a way back, but Italy held firm to take all 3 points. Top 1, France vs Belgium 2-0. France vs Belgium live. Nations League result, match stream, latest updates today. France registered their first victory of the 2024-25 Nations League by beating Belgium 2-0 at Parc Olympique Lyonnais in Lyon, France. Didier Deschamps will be demanding, and very much needing, an improved performance, from Les Blues as they look to get up and running in the Nations League. Belgium pose another daunting test after a home defeat to Italy, has set further alarm bells ringing. France took the lead against the Azzurri, inside 13 seconds at the weekend, but ended up going down 3-1, to lose at home to Italy, for the first time in 70 years. The result followed a disappointing Euro 2024 and leaves the pressure firmly on the highly decorated head of Deschamps. Belgium, meanwhile, beat Israel, with ease last time out as captain, Kevin De Bruyne scored twice. The Red Devils will sense an opportunity for revenge after a narrow, last 16 defeat at Euro 2024.